Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. How are you guys? Hope all's well. So let's see what your energies are this week. Single Aries and their love life. What do they need to know? Single Aries in their love life. What do they need to know? So, yeah, some of you are waiting for something here. Maybe thinking of looking elsewhere. Yeah, I see some energy of change. Some of you might be thinking of moving on because of someone you're waiting for. Maybe waiting for someone to come back around. Yeah, I do see change coming, and I actually see change for the better. Yeah, High Priestess telling you to just trust your intuition. I feel as like you already know. Like some of you could be waiting for someone, knowing this person could, come back around, especially if it's someone who's already done it. But, it all depends on who you're dealing with here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. It's an energy of seeing truth. Seeing some kind of truth here. I feel some of you are just going to have that little realization. It's a time to just move on here. See, your intuition is telling you, move away to avoid a disaster. If you have somebody who's long distance too, and you've kind of been waiting for this person maybe to come visit, to connect, you might, like I say, see the truth. It's an energy of the truth. Why are you waiting? Okay. Yeah, it all depends on your situation, but I feel here with the Six of Swords, taking the lessons learned, seeing the truth, it's time to kind of move on here. Yeah, see, there you are. You're looking at this energy. Like I say, it all depends on your situation, because I feel some of you have a person who could be at a distance. Maybe waiting for this person to come and see you. But like I say, if you've been waiting a really long time, your intuition's telling you, trust your intuition. Okay? Yeah, whatever it's you feel like it's guiding you for here. I feel that's your message. Let's grab a couple more cards here. I was only going to do 6 and do something different. But I feel like we need some more cards here. Aries. Yeah, you got an Emperor energy here. And this could even be yourself. But I feel like you're dealing with someone here. Yeah, some of you look like you're dealing with someone. Yeah, look. Oh, you've got something new. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. Oh, it could be a Leo. Could be anyone. An Emperor can be anyone. Yeah, so there it is. It looks like some of you are making a choice, a life path decision. You may have a decision here. So yeah, if someone has kept you waiting, it definitely looks like moving on and some kind of change for the better, someone new. Now, an Emperor is often someone who's, pretty sure about what they want. It's a person who's often logic, quite structured. But I do see, some really positive energy and happiness and joy. So some of you might even just tell somebody else to move along here. You got someone new coming in. Let's have a look at that Three of Wands. See what comes up there. Yeah, so it looks like some kind of choice. Has to do with love, choices in love. You see, this is where I feel, there's somebody here where it looks like you're about to make a choice. You're going to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. It's like you already know the answers you're seeking. Okay? Yeah. Let's have a look at the world. And some of you, I got to be honest, it's popped into my head. You may have a person you're waiting for who may have actually started something with another person. Okay? So, like I say, it's time to kind of move on, but I do see positive change. There you are. See, leaving something behind, making a choice. So it does look like some of you do have a new person entering the scene here. There it is. See, making a choice, a life path choice decision. Yeah, it's a choice between two. It's energy of just leaving something behind here. And I feel it's an energy where it is just time for change. And it could be if someone keeps you waiting too. You often go through that energy where you kind of change, maybe not feel the same. So, Ace of Swords. It's all about your intuition, your inner knowing, truth. See? Oops, there's 2 cards came out. So we have someone single. See, it's an energy of being single. Yeah, I feel it's just that realization, waiting for someone, and just being in that energy of being single. I do see a lot of focus on your money. It's just sort of grounding yourself. I feel it's an energy of just the realization of being sensible here. So, like I say, maybe while you're waiting, you're focused on work. You're looking out for yourself. Definitely very independent. I feel that you're very independent. So it's an interesting energy. But whatever this past is, you can see, you see, it's and you know, the person who you may have been waiting for, it's possible they just want to be single too. They just want to be single. They don't really want to, it could be move or even relocate, but whatever that realization is, we're going to look at that some more. But let's see what comes up beside it with the Six of Swords. Yeah, see, it has to do with choosing the one. It's the realization, you know, after a period of time of waiting, you've kind of changed and moved on. The realization they may not be the one. See, making a choice. Somebody else may be. And I feel like you've got something really, really positive change for the better. Yeah, see, there it is. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, see, it's an energy where I feel like you may no longer be interested in somebody here. You see, because they're keeping you waiting too long here. And I do see this energy of focusing on work and just being sensible, taking care of yourself. Yeah, look at that. See, it's an energy of thinking things through, some kind of choice or decision here. Little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, I feel like you have another person coming in here. It's telling you to just be practical, sensible, think things through. So I feel it's just sort of like, you know, thanks, but no thanks, no longer interested. Why? Because you've got someone new. So, and it does tell me this other person you're waiting for may have actually started something new. So the Emperor, you've got a lot of happiness and joy coming in here, Aries. Wow. Yeah, you've got someone with the King of Swords. See, someone thinking things through, choosing their battles. You got someone here who may see you that way too. You know, as the one here, I do feel this is someone very logical, sensible. They're analyzing. It's a person who's confident they're making a decision to start something. So, yeah, little Aquarius, see the star, your hopes and dreams. So it's an energy of releasing things that no longer serve and making a choice. So this is somebody here probably around you, kind of in your world. I mean, they could be somebody long distance still, but I do see the energy of taking the lessons you learned, seeing the truth. See, it's an energy where you realize, I feel, after waiting, this is somebody who just isn't the one. You know, thanks, but no thanks, no longer interested. But it is possible. It could be somebody coming back around too. Like you see that energy. Yeah, somebody here is choosing their battles. Somebody rushed in very quickly, maybe changed their mind here. But I'm not so sure you're going to change your mind about a particular person. There's definitely some of you. So there's definitely different scenarios. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, some Gemini energy, manifesting joy and happiness. This is saying, you know, you have all the tools, the information, everything you need to know. I feel like you have a person here who's definitely, you know, sensible, logical. They're analyzing the situation. Beautiful Aquarius or Gemini energy. Yeah. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here as well. But I feel there's going to be some kind of communication. You may have somebody who just approaches you too, you know, and kind of communicates with you. I definitely see conversation here. Tell me about this King of Swords. Who is this person? Yeah, it could be a crush or someone who has children. So could be someone you knew before. It's possible it's someone you knew a long time ago, but it's often a person who someone here is going to start showing you that they like you. Well, they may say some nice things to you. Yeah, it's that crush kind of energy. It's just the start of something, but I do see a lot of happiness and joy, everything that you could possibly ever want. But I actually feel like this person, you know, these could be just things that they're thinking. But, you know, like I say, I feel like you got someone here who's choosing their battles here, and I do feel it's somebody who's coming in pretty quick. Pretty fast moving energy. Yeah, definitely could have some Taurus energy. But what I like about this is how someone conducts themselves. It has to do with two people talking, communicating, being on the same page. I feel like we got two people who are just going to get each other. And it very well could be where you just kind of look at the situation, the details, and, you know, see that whoever it is that's keeping you waiting, you know, you no longer maybe feel the same, you know. So it's telling you to just kind of look at this. Definitely see the energy of independence, okay? Being very independent, you know, taking care of yourself. So it's a lovely energy there. I feel for yourself too. You're looking out for yourself, looking out for number one. Okay, that's what it's telling you. Know about when to move on. But I do see lessons being learned, and I do see an energy of another person here, two people getting to know each other. So I do feel it's an energy of someone here, wanting to get to know you. Okay, now some of you could be giving off the vibe that you just want to be single. Okay, so this is where maybe you need to decide yourself here, not to rush in, think things through. Know what you want before you kind of go after it here. Especially if you have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. There's definitely Gemini and Libra, or Aquarius, pardon me. Not seeing too much Libra energy, but it's definitely possible. But this is also an energy of someone who's been longing for love. Okay. You could have a person coming back telling you that they miss you, some of you, but I feel most of you, this is an energy of something new. Now, I do see the energy of lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. It's an energy of two people being on the same page. Yeah, there's that temperance, tempering the passions, tempering the emotions, just being patient here. See, there's definitely a need for patience. Yeah, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So like I say, there's a couple scenarios, a few things happening. It all depends on your person and your situation. But I feel like you have a person here who's kind of looking ahead, planning ahead. Okay, this is someone who definitely thinks before they speak. They kind of analyze the situation. But it is someone I feel who's longing for love. And I do feel it's an energy of someone, who's, thinking of approaching you. It could go to the next level, but I do feel it's making sure you're on the same page, that you understand each other, and that's what I feel. But I do see a power couple. I do see two people with similar energies, possibly things that you have in common here. Yeah, lifestyle habits, the way you live your lives. You see some kind of conversation. You both have, it's an energy of two people manifesting each other through communication here. There it is. Fast moving energy. Yeah, see, I actually feel some of you are moving on from someone because you've got someone new coming in. Something you've been focused on, or you've been waiting and focusing on work, and this is where you have that realization. But I actually feel there's another person with a very similar energy around you. Yeah, look at that. See, a cycle ending, a whole new cycle. Beautiful. Definitely I feel it's also to do with timing. Something to do with the timing, but you can see that windfall of abundance, you see. A whole new cycle beginning. And I feel like it's just where you, push the stop button. I'm kind of tired of waiting around here. We know that you're not always the most patient. Tell me more about this, the Queen of Wands energy with this Knight of Swords. Yeah, see, it's where you have the realization of moving on. You see? Moving on. I feel this is an energy of some very positive change. I do feel things starting to go in your favor. I definitely feel like you've been focused a lot, just staying very grounded and sensible here. Yeah. But if there is an energy of a choice, see, there's two people here on I feel we have two people at a crossroads at their life, at a time in their life. You both could be making decisions. So do make sure you understand. Don't be afraid to ask the questions here, because the Hierophant is here. About their lifestyle, their habits, their beliefs. Okay, where this person stands, especially if they are somebody who's also leaving a situation behind here. Now, there could be single parent energy here for some of you, single parents. So I do feel, like I say, I do feel there's going to be some kind of an agreement. Okay, to take time to get to know each other, not rush into a situation. If you've rushed into something before, this person, it's a been there, done that energy. So there's not going to be a lot of rushing, but I do feel, things are kind of flowing, just kind of, I see this beautiful energy of change for the better. See, this is a beautiful positive energy, and I feel it's just about kind of just going with it, seeing how things evolve. So, but if you do have a person who comes back around and you see that they haven't changed, I don't think you're going to be interested. Because it could be someone who just acts exactly like they did before. So it's telling you to just kind of watch that. Pay attention to the signs. If it doesn't, it's an energy of looking before you leap, paying attention to the signs. Okay? Yeah, looking, and I actually feel the person, this new energy here, is somebody who's likely in that energy, paying attention to the signs to see if you're actually single. Now, I do see the energy of, that vibe you may be putting out that you actually want to be. So if you are kind of, like I say, between two worlds here, where you're thinking you just kind of want to be single and not so sure because of this, because I do see the energy of some of you changing how you feel. Okay, I definitely feel you're going to be sensible and definitely ground yourself before you make a decision. But I feel there's someone here you don't really see a future with. Okay. I really feel that for some of you, but this positive change coming, this crush, someone longing for love. But if you have someone who comes in and they're missing, you know, tell you that they miss you, just be a little bit careful to make sure that you're on the same page. So I do see an energy of two people making an agreement. Okay, keeping the communication lines open, talking, communicating. Now this could go somewhere, but I feel it's telling you just, you know, I feel there's a need to talk a lot with this person to really make sure that you know, understand each other and that you're in agreement here. So I do see, look at that, duplicate cards, mirroring energy. Whoever this person is, I feel their life path's been similar. So it tells me overall, you may have a lot in common with someone here. Yeah. I see truth, success, victory, seeing the truth in a situation. So I do see an energy of yes. I do feel like there's going to be this energy of yes. Yeah, I feel like you'll go for this, but I feel it's just telling you to just maybe try something different too, like do things a little different because of temperance. See, just take a little more time. You know, just kind of keep those communication lines open. A lot of talk, I feel. Two people talking a lot. I actually feel like you're going to get each other. I do feel lifestyle habits, your day-to-day lives, a lot of things are very similar here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. I feel it's all connected to the Emperor. Yeah, see, look at that Emperor. There it came right back out again. Confirmation, yeah. Very nice energy. Yeah, but I feel it's an energy of just, like I say, some kind of an agreement, making sure that you both understand each other, what you want, okay? But I do feel it's very positive, high vibrational. I definitely feel an attraction here. Let's have a look at that Six of Cups. This is often a person who will show you they like you. Okay? They may approach you, show you they like you, strike up a conversation. But like I say, chances are this isn't somebody who's overly emotional. Okay, see, there it is. It's an energy of a person, I feel, who's rushed. See, it's similar energy, rushed into a situation before that didn't turn out successful. So that's why I feel an agreement, not to rush, to just do a lot of talking, communicating, understanding each other. Yeah, see, I do see a victory here. See, something that wasn't a victory. Yeah, just make sure, like I say, that somebody isn't coming in just looking for attention. I also feel too, we have, if there is a single parent, those of you who are single parents or it has to do with children, taking a lot, you know, more time to get to know each other here. Yeah, it's a person definitely planning for success, hoping it is. I feel they're high vibrational. I feel it's them actually taking the lead. This is someone who will start it. So, like I say, just kind of focus on yourself, do your own thing. This person will, I feel, approach you when they're ready. I do feel they'll strike up a conversation. I feel like they like to talk. I feel they're very passionate about the things they do, their lifestyle. There it is. See, there it is. See, house, home, family. See, strong financial foundation, a reason to celebrate. I feel like they may, you know, invite you to something. But I also feel if there's children, not involving children right away, just kind of going with this and see where it goes first. Okay, but I do see a positive outcome here. This could lead towards commitment. But like I say, making sure you understand each other, that, you know, you fit, you know, within each other's lives here, especially if there's that, you know, children involved here. Because it does look like there's someone who may have rushed into a situation and it wasn't successful. That's why I feel taking time to get to know each other, making sure that you're right for each other. See, two people, I feel, have had similar life paths, similar situations. So I do feel like there's, you know, this energy where you're going to be, you know, making sure that you understand each other here. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. See, it's an energy where something wasn't successful. It certainly could be now. But it's an energy of just, you know, talking and communicating. See, there it is. This is someone who, little fear of commitment, especially if there's children involved. But I also see someone here quite romantic, possibly planning something romantic here. So they do have a romantic side, but they're not somebody who really puts themselves out there that way. They're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's just not who they are. In fact, you know, I do see the King and Queen of Pentacles, two people who kind of act a little aloof. You know, at first not so sure, you know, acting like you're not interested or just giving off that vibe. And it has to do with that single energy. See, I feel it's somebody here looking for truth, making sure you're single before they approach. They're thinking it through. This is someone who thinks before they speak. Yeah, but they're choosing their battle. This is something worth going for. Yeah, very nice energy. But they do have a romantic side. Okay. This is definitely a person I feel who's done their inner work. Yeah, this is someone who knows, like I say, there is a little, like I say, that energy of someone who keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves until they're sure this is something that can be successful. So you won't get a whole lot of, I do feel they're romantic, like they will show you that they like you, but I don't think this is somebody who's going to rush. I think this is someone who literally likes to think things through. I feel this is someone who's been through the same. If you've been through a situation where you've rushed into a relationship and it wasn't successful because you didn't take time to get to know someone properly first, this person has a similar energy. So I do feel there's going to be some kind of understanding here. I think you're going to get each other, to be honest, because I'm seeing all this positive energy. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. See, they're looking at this. You see, things that are hidden, things that they don't know. It's someone who often, like I say, they'll keep things to themselves until they're sure. Yeah. But I do feel there's a little bit of a mystery here too. A little bit of a mystery to solve. I feel at first before they approach. It's somebody who's definitely going to be making sure you're single. So, yeah, that's the only thing I feel that could be holding this up a little. Now, where this person is, I don't know. They could live in your neighborhood around you. They could live in another community. Like I say, you may have met this person, maybe even traveling, some of you, or when you're somewhere else. But you can see the world here twice. So it has to do with change for the better. So, but if you have a person coming back around, I do feel some of you have someone who will probably act exactly like they did before. And that's where I feel like you're going to be like, thanks, but no thanks. But then I do see the energy also of some of you waiting, waiting to see that exact energy, if this person has changed. I feel like you've changed. I feel like you are like just really, really independent. I mean, Aries, you're usually independent anyway. You don't really, and it also has to do with attention. If that's what I was looking at here before. If someone who has children, they may not have a lot of time, okay, to give you the attention that you need. Okay, so like I say, there needs to be some kind of an agreement there about that. It's energy of not being too needy. Someone who knows how to entertain themselves, doesn't need someone's attention, 24/7. Because especially if that's only for those of you who have children, I feel. Tell me more about the moon. Yeah, see somebody in hermit mode. See, looking at their, someone looking for clues and answers. So it's energy of taking a little time here, looking to see if you're the right person. I do feel they want to explore this. But like I say, it's an energy of you looking out for yourself, looking out for you. Okay. Yeah, definitely an independent energy. Tell me more about that, Ace. Yeah, see, there it is. There's an energy of someone who's rushed into a situation before, changed their mind. You see, so it looks like some of you have another person. I see some Sag energy, or Leo, any fire sign energy, or just the energy of someone who rushed in very quickly and then changed their mind. Okay, and it could even be yourself, where you've kind of changing your mind if you have someone who's kept you waiting. So let's have a look at this Emperor. Who is this Emperor? Yeah, somebody in your social circle. Birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, I see a lot of communication with the birds here. So that's why I feel like you're going to have some kind of an agreement. I feel like like I say, birds of a feather, you're very similar. I feel like your life paths have been similar. Or you're just where you're at now, this place and time. So lots of communication. Like I say, a lot of talk and communication before things really start to move. Because I do see the energy of been there, done that. See? Not going to rush in too fast. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So there is something to do with children. Somebody might have this is the energy of a little boy. Yeah. I say, and it doesn't have to be, but there is a boy and a girl in this deck, so they could have a child here, somebody who takes up a lot of their time and energy, so they're not going to rush into anything. They're definitely soul searching. So there's some Virgo, Gemini. I mean, it's just a Mercury energy of communication, so it really could be anyone, to be honest. But I'm definitely sensing somebody very positive, generally a pretty happy person. Okay. Yeah, I see joy and happiness coming in. I feel two people talking, you know, really connecting quite nice here. Yeah, see, it also has to do with being stable. Oh, there's one of my favorite cards. This is someone who's practical and sensible. The bear. It connects very much with the King and Queen of Pentacles, especially um, the Queen of Pentacles often. But this is often a person who can be quite, they could be stocky. Okay. This card often talks about people's hair. I know it sounds strange, but it does. They may have very thick hair, dark hair. Doesn't have to be, but they're definitely stable. This person's practical and sensible, you see. It also has to do with someone being a provider. Somebody here who has to provide maybe for their children first and foremost. And if it's not that, it's definitely an energy. It's a person who's longing for love. Definitely someone longing for love. So, yeah. But I feel it's an energy of this person kind of soul searching and looking for clues on their path. See, it has to do with their path in life, that time in their life. See, looking for clues, the key. And I'll tell you one thing is the key is communication. When two people communicate, they're going to be looking at that. The communication skills I feel here. Feel that's really, really important with this, being able to communicate. The key. Now this, you know, it's so interesting. I see it could be someone who gives you eventually, after some time, once you get to know each other, they could give you a key to their home, vice versa, things like that. Look at that. There's the new. So I love this energy. I feel this is someone very positive. See, look at that, happiness and joy. You see, anytime you spend together with this person, I feel like it's really positive. It's also an energy of focusing on that too, I feel. Yeah, lovely communication, I feel. This is the key, is the two people who can talk and communicate, talk about pretty much anything. Yeah, it has to do with being loyal. This is someone who's loyal. Okay, they may see you that way and be looking at that energy of loyalty. Yeah, it's the dog. Yeah, so I do feel they're loyal. I don't think you have to worry too much about the new. But this is the energy if you have somebody coming back around. Like I say, you know, some of you might be just kind of waiting and thinking, we'll just see how it goes. If you have a person who is coming back around, someone who's missing you, really watch for that loyalty, okay? Like that's what I feel like, you know, for the... I'm not seeing reconciliation, but like I say, if you have a person who, you know, maybe some of you've had something that's on and off, someone who rushes in, rushes out, they're always in a hurry, they're very enthusiastic, but they don't really stick around. So that's why I feel like you have to look at the loyalty energy. But I do feel this new energy is, but I'm not so sure about a person who comes back around if they are that way, okay? Or it's just, like I say, you could be reflecting on that. These are the things, the signs, the things that you're going to be looking for. You're going to be trusting your intuition because of lessons I feel like you've learned in the past. So it really is just more about, I feel, looking at it, you see? Things that have happened, choices. So I do see love. I do see choices in love. I see you being more sensible and practical about your choices. But I also feel this other person is on that same path. Two people, see? Two of Wands twice. Two people who've been on their path. And I do have to, again, tell you, I mean, it does look like you got someone here where two people went their separate ways. It could be somebody coming back around. So really look at it. I'm not saying they're disloyal, okay? I don't feel like this is energy of someone who isn't loyal, okay? I feel it's more about whether they are now. And it has to do with them being stable, being reliable. So, but I still feel most of you have this energy of new. A lot of happiness and joy. See, two people coming together. It's possible two of you both have gone through... you know, you've gone your separate ways with someone else. Now you're at a crossroads in your life, that time in your life. you see, where it's time to make a choice here. So, yeah. I don't see a fear of commitment too much, but I feel it's more with that moon energy, someone who keeps things to themselves until they're sure. Because I do feel that energy of someone protecting their children if they have it, or just, like I say, not rushing into a situation like I feel they've done before. So let's have a look at the moon energy. These are great for singles readings, Aries. There we go. We have focus on the positive. See, like I say, little Sag energy. Now, they don't have to be a Sag. I see Leo. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It really could be anyone. It's just the energies I feel that flow through this reading. But I do see an energy of focusing on the positive things between the two of you. You see, and I do see a lot of really positive energy between two people. So, yeah, really nice. Definitely some of you have got new. And we have lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo. So it's an energy of lightening up. So I do feel it's energy of keeping things simple at first till you get to know each other a little more. Not rushing in too fast, rushing into commitment. But I do feel it could go somewhere. It's just a matter, I feel, of just taking the necessary time. You know, step by step is what I feel, level by level. Yeah. I mean, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles, two people focused on work, their money, just being more sensible. New moon in Scorpio, going deeper. So I do see a lot of conversation, deep conversation. I really feel the energy of two people who are going to be really good at talking and communicating. That's the key, is communication, being able to communicate. That's one of the most important things I feel here. And I do think this person sees it, they realize it. Okay, so I do see the two of you, you know, talking, communicating, making sure you're on the same page. But if you do have a person coming back around, wanting to start new, I'm not so sure. Like, I feel it's just, I'm not saying it's not possible. I just feel it's just an energy of looking at the change. Okay, looking at this. You know, if it is a change for the better or not. It all depends on your situation. But look at that new moon in Scorpio. See, moon energy, deep emotional energy, talking about deeply emotional things to each other. I see very deep conversations. I actually feel this is someone who likes that too. Yeah, I feel they're clever. I feel possibly educated, smart, but I also feel this is someone who kind of uses their head too. So see, there it is, first quarter moon in Aquarius energy. You see, some Aquarius energy, some of you. So I do see the first quarter moon in Aquarius, trusting the universe. Just trusting in this, you know, just going with the flow and seeing where it goes. But I see a reason to celebrate. I do see the two of you, if they are at a distance or they're in another community, I see traveling maybe back and forth each other's homes. I feel, you know, as time goes on. Okay, but I do feel it's an energy of someone who's, you know, definitely rushed into something before. They're not going to do it. But I'm going to be honest. I do feel an energy at some point. You're both going to just go for this, take it to the next level and commit. Okay, so it has to do with loyalty. Okay, someone who's loyal. So very, very nice energy. Yeah, breathe through the tension. See, it's an energy of that Scorpio. So there could be a little tension here. Little bit of tension, just breathe. It's really just about two people getting to know each other, putting themselves out there. Okay, but it's a beautifully high vibrational, very positive joy and happiness. And yeah, so there could be a little tension here, especially if things start moving too fast. Okay, so somebody could get overwhelmed, or if you've been through that before yourself, where you've rushed into something and then feel overwhelmed. So it's all about not overwhelming each other. And again, I feel it's an energy of just moving forward calmly and peacefully, getting to know each other, you see, growing closer, but not too much information too fast. So like, I feel there's a need for some kind of balance there. So very nice energy overall, but any kind of tension you feel, it's energy, just breathe, just relax. Okay. Yeah. Especially if you do have someone here where you've been waiting for them and you start it and then all of a sudden somebody else comes back around, there could be a little bit of overwhelming energy where you need to make a choice. Okay. Yeah. So it's just about being calm. It's about being stable and grounded, just focusing, doing your own thing, not, you know, Definitely not chasing. Okay, definitely not chasing. And that's what I feel. Like this is somebody here who's, you know, I feel they're just at that time in their life where they do want something, but they've learned lessons from the past. Yeah, I do feel they're loyal. I actually feel this is someone who's very loyal. But they're going to be looking for the same thing, you see. Let's pull one more out. Yeah, see, reveal the Scorpio. Somebody with some Scorpio energy, or it has to do with Scorpio moon, last quarter moon in Scorpio, but reveal what needs to be seen. So this is about taking the time to reveal, okay? You know, revealing yourselves, see, talking, communicating, definitely deep conversation. But don't worry, you know, there's going to be a little tension, I feel. There definitely could be a little tension here. So it's an energy of not overwhelming somebody, or they overwhelming you. So, yeah, do take care. Wish you the very best, and we'll see you soon.